So do let me know once you are able to see my screen.
Yeah, we can see your screen.
Yeah, thank you. Hello everyone, good morning. The session number 2, which we are going to discuss today, it's like, so the pending concepts is like DDL and DML and DQL. As part of DDL, we have already completed how to create a table, drop a table, and truncate the table, and how to insert the records into a table, and how to delete the records too. So only pending here, it's like alter, update, and few select options we are going to talk about today. So before going to start today's session, just recap of the last session. So which we have discussed. So we have discussed about Snowflake, then what is database, and what is data warehouse, and what is SQL, and what is the difference between database and SQL, and what are the different databases which it is available in the market. So SQL is not a database. SQL is a structured query language. In order to communicate with any database, we are going to use SQL. Mainly, we are going to perform CRUD operations. Okay, create, read, update, and delete. So it is similar to English language. Then we have seen how to create a table, how to create a database, how to create different schemas, how to insert the rows manually, as well as we have seen if you have an Excel or CSV file, how to do bulk loading, and the major difference between delete, drop, and truncate we have seen. Okay, in today's session, so we have already a table. I want to add few more columns. Okay, we have already a table. So in order to view the tables, okay, there is a command or keyword, you can say show tables. So in this database, VIJAY database with HR schema, what are the tables it is available? So here you can see there are two tables. One is employee and regions. This is one way. Next, you can go to directly the database. Database schema name. Inside this also you can see. Okay. So if you know how to use this keywords, I mean, if you remember this keyword, then you can use this show tables, or else you can go to the left hand side and you can see the tables. Okay, we do have employee table, and here you can see the definition also, how many columns it is available, or else now you can see select star from the table name. So employee is my table name. So the very first thing which we are going to talk about, alter. Now, so you have created, there is one real-time scenario. You have already created one table with 5 columns. Then I want to add one more extra column here. It's like phone number or address. Okay. So if you have already created a table and you have already loaded a data, so if you drop and recreate, what will happen? You are going to lose. Okay. You are going to lose your data. So that is the reason. So we do have a alter. Alter is a keyword where you want to alter your tables. Now, how to apply this? Okay, let's see. It's very simple. Alter table, table name. So what you want to do? Add column. Okay, add column. So I want to add a column. So that is called mobile number or phone number. I'll make it as phone. Phone. What is the data type? Whether it is integer or string. So that's it. It's very simple. See here, we don't have any phone number column. So we need to add phone number column over here. So here, one thing it is like whatever you are going to add, that is going to append in the right hand side. It is not going to add in the middle. It is not going to add in the middle. Now try to see. Now we have altered. Now you can verify providing select star from employee. That's it. See, it is added, but it is added. We don't have any values. So in order to fill these values, you need to write a update query for this. Now I want to add one more column. It's like same alter table employee, add column, suppose like salary. Okay, salary I want to add. Yes, you can add. So it is added here. So this is up to you how you want to fill your data. Either you can write insert queries or update queries. Okay, if it is a fresh new row, then you can write insert query and add phone number and salary too. If it is already existed, then you need to write an update query. Okay, I'll tell you how to write update also. Now, so it is not required. Suppose the location is not required. I want to remove, or phone number is not required. If you want to remove a column, same syntax, alter. So we are altering the table. That's it. Okay, alter table employee. So in order to remove, drop column, location. Okay, so there is a location column I want to remove. Yes, you can remove it. Just see here, we don't have any location field. Now I want to remove email also. Yes, so this and all you can practice. So by practicing, you can able to get those things. Okay, now email. Take one sample table and play with it. Okay, now you can see. So we have removed two existing columns and we have added two new columns over here. Now it's already there. Now I want to update. Now I want to update salary. Salary for the employee ID is 1 or employee ID 2. How to update? So this is a syntax. Update table name. Update table name. So what you want to add? Okay, it's like a set. So you want to set the value as set salary equal to 20,000. So if you do this one, what will happen if you don't provide where class? Okay, if you don't provide where class, it is going to update it for all the rows. But I want to update for only few columns. I mean few rows. Where ID equal to 1. Where ID equal to 1 only I want to update. This is 1. Now you can see 20,000 it is there. So same like suppose if I don't give where class, just observe here what will happen. So I'm going to make it as 30,000 here. Update, very simple, update table name set. What are the columns you want to update? Just you need to set those values. Suppose you want to update phone number 2. Then you can use, okay, can you give comma here? You can set multiple columns at the same time. Phone equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If you give where class, it is going to update for specific rows. If you are not going to provide where class, then it is going to consider as a entire table. Be careful while updating or while deleting the rows. So you have to be very careful to provide the where clause. Okay. Now let's see. I have updated. See, number of rows updated 100. Now in order to verify, again you can go to select star from employees. See here. Now all the rows it is updated. It is updated with same value. If you don't provide where class, so this is the problem. So make sure to use where class. Now you may get a doubt. Okay, even I want to change the name. Yes, you can change the name too. Okay, you can change the name also. So it is not a mandatory. You have to only update phone number or salary. You can update any value. You can update any value. Okay. Now update employee. So salary is 40,000. Phone number. There are some numbers I'm going to provide. Then so first name, right? Let me check. Yeah, first underscore name. First name equal to Vijay, suppose. So here you need to provide where class. Otherwise it is going to update entire columns where ID equal to 5 or 6 or only 1, or you want to update it for 10 values. Yes, you can. Now you can go and verify with the where ID equal to 5. See, the name is updated and the phone number also updated and salary also updated. So this is how update is going to work. Okay, this is how update is going to work. I hope you are clear about alter, add column and drop column, and how to update. So here, in order to update not only one, okay, I want to update it for few columns with the same value. Yes, you can do it. Okay, you can use in operator 5, 7, 9 and 20. So for these 4 rows, I have to update the same values. Yes, you can do. Unexpected 9. Okay, just a second. Comma is missing. You can do that. Okay, you may get it out. Okay, I don't know about this syntax. You are writing, that is fine, but I don't know about this syntax. Again, you can use, we do have a lot of AI tools. Yes, you can use that, or else we do have a Snowflake documentation. It's very, very important. If you go to Google, okay, just to go to Google and type Snowflake documentation for update query. Okay, you don't know how to update the table, suppose. Okay, so we do have a Snowflake documentation. Okay, Snowflake, they are providing very good documentation here. Even if you don't know any concept also, you can go to documentation. See, DDL, insert, update, delete, truncate. Okay, everything it is available here. See, if you go to update. So this is a syntax. Update, table name, set, column names, and where class. That's it. So this is a syntax. Okay, you can follow. See here, this is the documentation. Now suppose you want to delete something. Yes. So this is the delete. Okay. How to create the tables, how to insert the values, everything. Okay. All the syntaxes, all the notes. Okay. You can say like, okay, all the material. It's like a documentation. Snowflake has a very good documentation. Even in real time, if you stuck somewhere, you can go to this documentation and you can see. Okay. See how alter is going to work. So where to give comments, how to create, describe, drop, undrop, show. Okay. So these and all you can use. Okay. Now it is alter, right? We have discussed. So it also see alter table databases. Okay. Lot of things which it is available here. Even for comment also you can provide while creation of the table. So why we are creating the table? Okay. After creation of schema. Okay. Comment. This is the employee table. This is an employee database. Okay. Something like this. Okay. This is called documentation. Okay. So where you can find entire documentation. So there is a developer guide also, it is available. So there are some references, everything it is available. If you go to Snowflake documentation, okay, Snowflake documentation, you can see. So whatever you want, you can go to Google, just type. Okay. Now I don't know how to create the table also. Okay. Now you can see, suppose Snowflake documentation for create table. So this is for reference. Okay. This is for reference. Create or replace a table, or table if not exist you can create. Okay, you can use these keywords and you can do this. So this and all syntax only. Now create, drop, alter and truncate, insert and update and delete is completed. Now we are going to work with select. See, most of the operations which we are going to perform within a select only. Okay, so that is what we are going to see now. So when do we use select? So in order to retrieve the data from tables, in order to retrieve the data from table, we are going to use select keyword or command. Okay, whatever it is. Okay, select keyword, select, then okay, just I'll give you, like, see, select 5 plus 5. So what will happen? So it is going to do addition and it is going to print the value. See? Even in interviews they are going to ask this kind of question. Okay, if I give select 5, what will happen? If I give select 1, what will happen? So most of the students are going to reply like, okay, so we are going to get an error because we are not using the table name here. So irrespective of using any table, also you will get the results. Okay, you can do some mathematical calculations. If you want, you can do this. See, -5, something like this. Okay, fine. Now coming to table. So this is the syntax. Select star from is the syntax. Then table name. Select star from table name. Suppose I want to select only, just I want to select only specific columns over here. It's very important. Suppose if we have 100 columns in our table, we are not going to fetch all the times with the 100 columns. We need mention, okay, ID, comma. If you want, you can write it in a single line. Yes. Also new line. Next, what is the column you want? First name. Yes. You are specifying here. Okay. First name, salary. So there is no order. You can write however you want. Then phone number. Okay. I want only these 3 fields, suppose. So instead of star, you need to provide the specific column names. See, You're able to see ID, first name and salary. So if you observe here, the values, it is not in a sorted order. I can see 8 is there, 10 is there, okay. So in between, there's a 5, 7 and 9 also it is available. Just I want to keep it in a order. So how to make it? Again, select, you can write select star from table name or specific column names. So it's very important. If you want to make it as a sort out, it's like sorting, ascending order or descending order. So in that case, you need to use order by. So which column you want to do it? Okay, by default it is ascending order, ASC or DSC, descending order. Okay, so by default it is ascending order. If you don't provide anything, it is going to display order by ID. See, now you can see everything, it is in a sequential order. Okay, now I want to make it as descending. Just observe. Yes, you can do that also. 100, 99, 98, 97, 96, 95. So this way we can able to do order by. So instead of ID, what you can do, you can use the numbers also. Okay, what is the first column here? ID. Okay, based on salary, I want to make it as descending order. I want to see who is having the maximum salary, suppose. Yes. So highest salary here is like 40,000. So the ID, it is 29, 7 and 5. So these 4 persons is having the same salary. So I don't want to provide salary over here. Yes. What you can do, you can give the numbers also. Okay, what is the specific column? Third column, right? Order by 3. It's very simple. Writing the SQLs are very simple, but you need to understand the scenario, what you want to perform. Okay, select ID, first name, salary from table name, then order by salary and descending order. Yes, you can do. Okay, now out of 100 columns, sorry, out of 100 rows, I want only top 2. I want only top 2. Yes. What you need to do is just make it as top 2. Okay. Top 2 ID, first name, salary. Yes. You can do this also. So it's very key. Now I want to select top 10 rows. Yes. Top 10 star from employee. Yes, you can able to fetch this. Okay. Top 10 rows. We are not doing any filter here. So whatever the rows it is available, just top 10 it will come. So if you want to make it as order by, yes, you can do that. Okay. Either you can use star if you want to see all the columns, star. If you want to see only specific columns, then you can use specific columns over here. So now I know only department name. Okay. I know only department name. I know only department name as a sales. Based on this department, I want to see how many employees are there. Okay. So how to do that? Select. See, each query, it is one of the requirement. Okay. Whatever I have written, each query, it's a separate requirements. Okay. Select star from employee where. So this is very important. If you don't provide where, what will happen? It is going to print all the values, all the 100 rows. Now, my requirement is wherever the department, okay, sales, okay, wherever the department is sales. So in that case, there is a where class. This is called where class. Normally call it as where class. Now where department equal to. If it is a number, you can give it in a normal way. If it is a string or varchar, you need to provide the values in a single quotes. See the table values, okay, the table values, it is a case sensitive. The query you can write either uppercase or lowercase. Now you can see, just observe here, sales. S is capital letter, rest everything it is in a small letter. Now what I'm trying is everything I have given in a capital letter. So you are going to get 0 results. So once again, so I'll write like this. See, S caps, small letter, select star from E M E L. Okay. So like this. Okay, I have written. Whether it is going to execute or not? Yes. So it is not a case sensitive. So the queries, the SQL is not a case sensitive, but the data inside the data, that is case sensitive. It's very important. Okay, where department equal to sales, where department equal to sales. See here now, how many employees are there? There are 6. There are 6 employees. So this way. So here you can see the chart too. Okay. So out of these guys, okay. So the value is same. I think the phone number. Okay. If you want to change the salary, okay, based on the salary, you want to see the results. Yes. Here itself, you can able to find this. Okay. Let me see. Select star from employees. Just I want to see who is having the maximum salary. So instead of writing a query, okay, so here you can go there, then select the salary. See, 30,000, 40,000. So here also 30,000. Okay, something like this you can verify. So better, instead of giving all the columns, if you perform by this way, ID, first name and salary. Now we can go to chart. So here also there are some chart types. Okay, line chart, bar chart. Okay, this and all you are going to learn going forward. So this is the option which it is available. See here ID. So 40K. So 30K. Okay, this and all it is having 30K. I'll show you. Okay, the data is not proper here. I'll take another example. I will show you the chart. But as of now, just concentrate on how to write select queries, how to retrieve the data based on the conditions. Based on the conditions. So here, I want to take the department as sales and engineering too. Okay. So how to do this? How to do this? So sales also I want to take and engineering also. Either department should be not and condition here. Okay. So you need to apply or condition. Department equal to. So either you can display sales or engineering. So because you are going to apply the condition with same column name. So in that cases, what you need to do, you need to apply or else instead of using multiple or conditions, you can use in operator. So it is very quick where department in sales, comma, engineering. So these are the samples. Okay. So how many you want, you can write it in a where class. Okay. So that is like, this is like filtering the rows. If we have 100 rows, you need to filter. Yes, we can filter based on the column names. Either it is ID or first name or last name or department or phone number or salary. Okay. This is how, we can filter the rows. I'll take the example. Even yesterday I have given an assignment for you guys. Okay. Let's go to GitHub VIJAY Tech Talks. So here you can see SQL practice. So what you need to do, just to create all 7 tables and load the data. And I need a count. How many rows you have loaded for each table. So that is your task for today. First you need to task. I'll give you all the skills. Okay. Create. How many are there? 3, 6, 7. Yes. Create database called HR. Create all 7 tables. I'll show you for one table. Okay. So what you need to do, create all 7 tables. Next, load the data. Load the data into all 7 tables. So need count of all tables. So what are the tables we have? It's like employees. So what is the count? Next, jobs. What is the count? Region. What is the count? So like this, I need a count for all. For one, I'll tell you here how to do this. Rest you need to practice. I'll give you this here also in the video description. You can take it as of today. Now go to create table script. Okay. So here I have given already the individual scripts. Okay. Copy this entire thing. Okay. I want to create a employees table. Okay. I want to create a employees table, not employee, employees. See this, already create table name. Okay. Employee ID integer. Okay. Even if you keep this one also, it will work. But as of now, you can remove this primary key concept. Okay. We'll talk about later. And remove this foreign key also. Primary key and foreign key. I'll take a separate session. So what we are doing here, just try to understand before going to execute. Create table. See, you can get the scripts from Google or AI. Okay. You can get the scripts from anywhere. But you need to understand what we are doing here. Okay. That is very important. Create table name. Yes. In which database we are going to load the data? We are loading into vijaytech.hr. By default, it will take from here if you don't provide anything. So if you want to specify, then you can specify. Okay, I want to create it from in a bank dot hdfc dot. Yes, you can give like this. If you don't provide, what will happen? By default, whatever you have selected from the top, it is going to take it from there. Now, employee ID is the column. First name is the column, last name, email, phone number, hire date, job ID, salary, manager ID, department ID. Then what is this? Int means numbers. Varchar of 20. Suppose you have given us varchar of 2, what will happen? Okay, I'm trying to insert the value as Vijay. It is going to give an error because it is going to take only 2 bytes. 2 bytes. So that is the reason by before itself, okay, I have given as a 20. So the name, it should not exceed the length is 20. Okay, this is what the size, that's it. Now, while inserting, suppose if you don't provide anything, it is going to insert as a null. So this is not mandatory, but if you want, you can provide or else you can remove. Okay, default null. If you don't, I mean, while inserting the value, if you don't provide anything, by default, it is going to consider as a null value. Last name 25. So last name is a mandatory. So that is the reason we have given as a not null. Again, default null and it is not null. Okay. This is how the SQL, okay, the query DDLs, okay, data definition language. Inside that we are going to use create table name with the specific column. Okay, now try to execute this. Employees table. So this is my employees table. So here you can see the definition. If you want, you can copy it from here also. Okay, if you want to see the definition, yes, you can see. Or else what you can do, you can go to select star from table name you can give, so that you can able to see the table is created or not. Or else we do have a describe, okay, DESC, describe. Table name, can expect describe DESC table. So you are going to describe the table. So what is my table? Okay, what is my table? What are the columns it is available? This is called describing the table. So this is also, it is going to tell us, okay, employee ID. So you have given as an integer. So up to 38 numbers, I mean 38 characters, it is going to store. Either it is a null, not null. Null is going to accept or not. Last name, it is going to accept null values or not going to accept null values. Everything you can see here. This is called table definition or describe the table. So what is the keyword you can use? DSC table name. Or else you can go to databases and table name and you can see the definition here. Okay. Either you can use keyword or you can go to the GUI and you can verify. Okay, it's fine. Now we have created one table. Employees table I have created successfully. Now I want to load the data. So where can I get my data? For practicing purpose, I have given already the data here. If you go to load data scripts, go to load data scripts, I have already given. Go to corresponding table. Suppose if it is an employees table, copy this. Okay, copy this and keep it into your SQL editor or work editor. Now, if you want to run single, yes, you can do that. Okay, select one by one and you can run. See, one I have loaded. Now, second I have loaded. So instead of doing this, okay, if you have 1000 insert scripts, if you want to run it in the same time, just select all those. Okay, just select, just give left click and select all these things and control enter or click on this run button. That's it. See, 3 out of 38, 10 is already completed. So it is executing. Okay, once it is done, now you know already. So how to view the rows or data, select star from employees. Suppose if your table is present in multiple databases, then you need to provide here, you need to specify VIJAY dot HR dot employees where it is present. Now you can see here you can see 40. And also here, so the very first time, how much time it took? Okay, 229 milliseconds. So here we do have an option called cache mechanism, which it is available. So first time it will go to table scan. I mean, it will go to table, it will talk to the table, and it will get back the results, and it is going to keep it into results cache. Then next time onwards, whenever you are going to run the query, it is not going to take that much of time. See, 46 milliseconds. So this time it is not going to table directly. So the results it is taking from results cache. Cache is nothing but it's like a temporary memory location. Okay. So this results which it is available for 24 hours. So for cost reducing purpose. Okay. Anyway, there is a separate concept. In actual classes, we are going to talk about this also. Now you can see how many rows are there. There are 40. Correct. So this kind of feature also it is available. Okay. Now I want to see how many rows are there. Select count of star from table name. Count of star is the function. It is going to get display how many columns it is present. Sorry, how many rows? 40. Okay, 40. Now your duty is like what today? So one I have done, right? Okay. Create database. Inside that, create all 7 tables and load the data, and I need this kind of count. That's it. Okay, employee 40, jobs 20, regions 40, something like this. I need a details. So the next class onwards, we are going to practice. Okay, we are going to practice everything based on this example. Okay, so how we are going to join, how we are going to use subqueries. Okay, everything we are going to talk about. Now, if you observe here, now I want to see the max salary here, a maximum salary who is having. So in that case, we do have a function, max function. So that also you can apply. So either max of salary, max of salary from employees table. Yes. So this is one way at 24,000. Next, another way. So which we have already discussed. So what you can do order by and fetch first one row. Select salary or else select, I'll talk, okay, from employees, then do order by salary, descending order. What will happen? So just think logically. Now the salary, it is going to print in a descending order. Now we need a max salary. So the top one row, what you can do, just give top one star. Okay, so like this you can frame the queries. Like this you can frame the queries. Okay, so like this we do have a lot of things. Okay, so in actual classes we are going to discuss about, okay, what is group by having, okay, order we have discussed, so limit, insert, update, okay, most of the things, okay, in SQL which we have discussed already. Next class we are going to talk about subqueries. Okay, how to write subqueries, some aggregate functions. Even I'm going to give the assignments, same like today. So I don't want to overload. So few, I mean, from here, like few know SQL and few doesn't know. So that is the reason I'm taking you to from the beginning. Okay, just to practice this one. And I need this count, all the 7 tables count. I need today OD. Yeah, that's it for today. If you have any questions, you can ask me now.